In this guided meditation, we will be returning to our Akashic Records and rewriting a record that we want to move on from, release, reframe in our mind, in our hearts as well. And so I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable position. Perhaps you want to lie down, or you prefer to sit up. It doesn't really matter as long as you allow yourself to relax. So find that comfortable position. Sitting cross-legged, perhaps, if you're used to practicing yoga and meditating. Or lying down, if this allows you to release all tension in the body. You can take as long as you want, as long as you need to settle into this position. You may want to grab some crystals that resonate, light up a candle, or create the environment that allows you to feel safe and relax. Feel free to pause this meditation while you create this space for yourself. You're now settled, and you gently close your eyes. As you do, your body relaxes. It's almost as if you have this switch, this relaxation switch that you can turn on by closing your eyes. It works immediately, and your body surrenders. Tension melts away, and you feel relaxed. You're so completely relaxed. In this next part of this guided meditation, I'll go through the different parts of your body. You'll relax them as we go along. As you relax more and more parts of your body, you allow yourself to turn within and go deeper and deeper each time. We're going to start by relaxing our feet. Relax your legs. Relax your hands now and your arms. Relax your thighs, your hips, your waist, your torso, and your chest. Relax now your spine, your shoulders, your neck, and now the muscles of your face and your entire head. Relax. It's as if the floor or the surface beneath you absorbs all the stress, all the tension. and you're left with only light, your light, and so relaxed. As your body relaxes and as your mind quietens, you can listen to your breath and you pay attention to the natural inflow and outflow of your breath. With every inhale, go deeper. With every exhale, relax more and more. Inhale, go deeper and deeper. Exhale, relax more and more. Inhale, go deeper and deeper. Exhale, relax more and more. Your breath is slow and deep. So deep that allows you to connect with your space of inner quiet. You are now within yourself in this space of inner quiet. This place that exists beyond space and time. Where everything is still and peaceful. We look around our space of inner quiet. We feel safe and held. And in this space of inner quiet, we see a door. And we walk towards that door. The door is made of wood with an old-fashioned handle calling us in. And because we are inside our space of inner quiet, where it's safe, we open the door with confidence and afraid. This door leads into a tunnel. With a white, bright light ahead. Before we step into this tunnel, we call our spirit team, our spirit guides, to accompany us on this journey. And now that they're here with us, supporting us on this path, we step into this tunnel towards that bright white light. we walk confidently. It's almost as if we know the way. There's no hesitation. And as we get closer and closer, the white light becomes bigger and brighter, bigger and brighter. It has this beautiful, blinding white color that fills us with light, love, and healing. We are now right next to this bright light, and upon closer inspection, we realize that this white light is a portal. A portal that will take us to our Akashic Records. And so before we step into this light, we set an intention. To rewrite the records that need to be rewritten. To release everything that needs to be released. And to receive everything that we need to receive. This is an opportunity to let go of blockages and remove narratives that no longer serve our purpose, our highest good. And so with this intention at the forefront of our mind, counting to 3, we step into the bright light. 1, 2, 3. We travel through the portal, and we are now in this beautiful, enchanted forest. And there's a path ahead of us. This path made of bricks, winding its way down to this old and magical cottage. We follow this path, knowing that our Akashic Records guide and our Akashic Records are there waiting for us. And once again, we walk confidently. We know the way, knowing that we are safe and supported by our spirit team every step we take. As we reach the cottage, we knock on the door. The guide of our Akashic Records opens the door. Make a note of who this guide is. Perhaps they have a name, or this is someone or an entity that you recognize. Remember to be open to receiving information however it comes. Whether it is through a sound, a voice, perhaps your own voice, an image, a color, a feeling, or a knowing. Remember to use your 5 senses in this process. And so as you take note of your guide, of your Akashic Records guide, you can greet your guide. Notice how you do that. Do you just say hi? Do you ask a question? Do you go in for a hug? Your guide is happy to see you. They've been waiting for you and are always available to help. You share your intention with your Akashic Records guide, and he invites you in. The cottage inside is cozy and inviting. There's a fireplace, and just above it, a screen. Your Akashic Records guide invites you to take a seat on the sofa right in front of the fireplace and the TV. The sofa is the most comfortable sofa you've ever sat on. It's beautiful and cozy and just envelops you in. It's so relaxing and so incredibly comfortable. Because you shared your intention with your Akashic Records guide, they know exactly what to do. And so they ask you to look at a screen where a scene from your Akashic Records will be played. Take a note of that scene and what it represents. Remain detached, refraining from judgment and involving yourself emotionally in the scene. It's just a scene that it's playing in front of you and you get to watch as a witness, but no more than that. Observe what happens, the characters, what happens in the scene, and remember that information and insight can come in many different ways. It can come as a vision that plays vividly on the screen, or perhaps as a voice that speaks to you. It can also be a knowing that drops, or a feeling that you're able to tap into. Trust yourself, knowing that everything that is meant to be shared will be shared with you today, and that everything that you're meant to release and receive will be released and received. And so look at the screen and observe. Right now, you're just a witness. You're only observing. I'm going to give you some time to study the scene, make notes if you need to, and just gather as much knowledge and as much insight as you need right now. You have now gathered all the knowledge, all the information that you need from the scene that played on the screen. Now, your Akashic Records guide will play you the same scene, except this time you get to rewrite it. You're going to stay impartial and refrain from judgment all the same, but now you get to rewrite your story. What is it from the scene that you want to change? Perhaps there's a person you want to talk to clarify things. Or perhaps there are things that you've done on this scene that you want to do differently this time. Doesn't matter. There are no limitations. You get to do what you want to do and rewrite this story however you want to. Perhaps there is an action that you want to take. Perhaps you want to reassure the characters in the scene that they've done okay. Or perhaps you want them to behave in a different way. Now is your chance to rewrite this story and give it a different ending, a different resolution. I'll give you some time again to go through the scene and rewrite your ending. Rewrite all the things that you want to change, that you want to amend. And as you change the narrative, as you rewrite your story, you send healing energy, this beautiful white light energy, into the scene. So you're not only changing the record, you're also healing the record. So it's integrated. So as you go and change, visualize the scene shining bright in this purifying and powerful white light from Source that heals and that transmutes all negative energy into positive, purifying every single character and every single situation being played out. See how and notice how the scene transforms, how the characters are lighter and happier, how where there was darkness, there is now light, a beautiful white light of love and healing. Your record has now been changed. And all that you no longer need has been let go of. has been released. You take a deep, big breath in, and you are relieved. Feeling even lighter, knowing that you get to create, you get to co-create your life, you get to change your story. So no matter what happened, you have the power to create something new for yourself. You have all the agency. And all the tools to transmute positive, or rather negative, into positive. And so now that the records have been changed, now that you have healed what needed to be healed and released what needed to be released, you thank your Akashic Records guides for their time, for their guidance. And you can listen to see if they have any messages that you are meant to hear today. Receive that message with a grateful heart and say goodbye. Take a note how you're saying goodbye, whether it's through a simple greeting, a hug, or an exchange of a few more words. And then you make your way back, leaving the cottage and walking back to the white light. On the count to 3, you'll step into this bright white light and you'll be back to your space of inner quiet. 1, 2, 3. You go through the portal and you're back. You're back in your space of inner quiet. And in the space of inner quiet, you start becoming aware of your body. You move your hands and your feet, introducing some gentle movement. And then slowly, gradually, you open your eyes. You take a moment to integrate the knowledge you've received, the insights you've gathered, and the importance of this travel, of this journey. You hold some space here as you breathe in and out, gathering yourself. And now when you're ready, if you were lying down, sit up. And if you were sitting up, you stretch your legs. We finish here this meditation. I hope this gives you the knowledge and the reassurance, the validation that you have all the power in the world to change your life, to change your story. You're not defined by anything other than what you believe to be true and real. So choose your beliefs wisely, and know that you can always come back to this meditation if you need to rewrite pieces of your story, if you need to release ideas, situations, people that no longer serve you or your highest good. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.